Good evening and welcome to Thursday night. I nearly said Wednesday night. What a habit that has been to get into. Thank you for joining in. We are out of sync a little bit tonight. We did do a paranormal investigation last night. So thank you for being patient and thank you for those that are joining in. Now, before I do get started on tonight's show, I do ask people to help me spread the love, invite your friends and family to join in, and you never know who could get a message. Now, also, I do ask if you are watching this from anywhere else but mytimetv.live, do jump over to mytimetv.live so I can see your comments in the background. Like my mum has already commented here as well. Hey, mum. And we have some others there as well. And I will say hi to everybody in a moment, I should say. You have to excuse my tiredness. I have been talking like for over a week now, and it just seems that I'm getting a bit tongue-tied today. So do bear with me and the tiredness as well. I will jump in to the lobby in a moment and say hello to some of our beautiful Inner Circle members. If you would like to join the Inner Circle family, I've got Inner Soul on the mind tonight. Please do jump over to above my head here, leannewinston.com, become a member where you can join our yearly subscription and get lots of goodness in there. But certainly do jump into that link to have a look at what all the stuff is in there. It has been explained or tagged as one of Australia's fastest growing intuitive communities. So, and I must say there's some amazing souls in there. So if you would like to join in, please do check that out. And then you can come on on normal Wednesday nights with me and ask questions and get access to so much stuff as well. So I hope everybody's had a lovely week. The week has nearly gone by again. It has gone really quick this week. Lots going on, lots of heavier energy at the moment. So let me know in the comments, are you feeling this energy currently? Because as a lot of you have heard me explain, July was very much a month where we were focusing on ourselves, our personal growth, what it is that we needed to lean into and take action on. August, to me, has had a more heavier feel to it. I get the feeling this energy is coming up for a reason, and it is very much about letting it go. I've got to crack my neck. Sorry, guys. And to be able to sort of move a lot of this energy so we can start to focus on what it is that we need in that way. So you might be feeling tired, heavy, exhausted sort of thing energetic-wise. Please know it is very much based around the universal energy as well, and it will start to clear very shortly. But I just sort of feel that we need to be present. We need to be aware of what is going on in our everyday life as well. Now, I am going to also do readings. I can see a couple of people there asking for card readings already. I will be using my deck of Inner Soul Oracle cards that myself and my beautiful friend and co-author Deb Gilmore has had published in the last few months. If you want to get your own deck of that, do jump into leannewinston.com. Look at the top bar where it says Inner Soul, and it will take you to the order page where you can get your own deck posted out as well. If you've already got your deck, please do jump onto our website, innersoulguidance.com.au, and leave us a review and let us know what you think of the cards as well. I am happy to say that Amazon have finally, I want to say, sorted out their shit, but I shouldn't say that, have sorted their listing out, and it is finally showing that it is in stock on Amazon as well. So if you want to order through Amazon and Brumbies, they are very much there. Thank you, Roz. Roz has put my website there, leannewinston.com. All right, so I just want to jump in and say hello to some people before we get going. We've got Tiffany here. Hey, Tiffany. Kim is here as well. Hey, gorgeous. How you going? Shannon is here. Hey, honey, how are you? We have the lovely Sue here as well, saying it was lovely seeing you in Wala. Thank you so much for my first experience. It was very special. Honey, it is my pleasure. And it was absolutely wonderful getting to see you as well, hun. So, Ros and I certainly do look forward to getting back over to Wala. We had a few people ask us how soon we are coming back. So, we certainly will look at doing that again in the new year. But the next lucky people are Renmark. So I think it's the 27th, 28th, and 29th of August. Myself and Ros will be in Renmark. Now, I don't have too many appointments available. I know Ros still has some, but if you would like to book with myself or Ros, do jump in on my Facebook page to the event page. And you can inbox me for availability on readings. But Ros also has her Calendly link, which I'm pretty sure is calendly.com/Ros Bounty. Is that right, Ros? Where people can book a reading with Ros as well for Renmark. Let us know where you are if you would like us to come to your area, because what we do is we hire a house for 2.5 days, and we pretty much just sit and read and see clients for the whole time we are there doing private readings. So certainly do enjoy our road trips and the laughter that comes with them. It was lovely to be back in our own bed though, Ros, wasn't it? I know I was looking forward to my bed by the time I got home. Hey, Joanne, how are you, honey? And that we also have Ros here giving people the hearts. Beautiful. We have a watcher from YouTube. Hey, Hearts Love Joe. How you going? Liked and subscribed. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And that is the thing, guys. If you haven't already done so, jump over onto my YouTube channel, leannewinston.com. I think it's Leanne Winston Psychic Medium actually on YouTube, and hit the subscribe button as well. Hey, gorgeous Deidre. God, where was that going? I am getting myself so tongue-tied this evening. It's not funny. My days off have become reading days at the moment, but I am so looking forward to my sleep in on Saturday. So if anybody wants to contact me on Saturday, I probably will not be answering my phone because it'll be my first day off for a while, and I plan on sleeping. So, Mum, if you're listening and I don't answer, you know I'm still in bed. And Ros is just letting us know that Renmark is the 27th to the 29th of August. Thank you, Ros. And there's a Calendly link. I thought it was Ros Bounty. I guess that's going to scroll. No, it's not scrolling, but that does have an NDY on the end of it as well. There we go. Sue says that's great to hear. Beautiful. It was good fun. It certainly was. Tiffany is in Redcliffe, Queensland. I so would like to get over Queensland. I'm actually should be in Queensland the weekend before the 20th of November. I'm pretty sure it's the boho market, as long as borders are open and we can travel interstate like that for November. So if you're in the Brisbane or close to Brisbane, honey, which I don't think Redcliffe is that close. I think if I remember correctly, that is closer to Surfers Paradise, isn't it? I've got a feeling I have relatives that live very close to there. Deidre says, I have a house you can hire. Thank you, honey. All right. And Kim is here and would love a card. We will get to that very shortly, honey. Ashley. Hey, Ashley. A long time no see. How are you, honey? I hope you're doing well. Mum says I'll be at netball Saturday. Beautiful. It's usually me that rings you when you're at netball. Okay, and Kim is saying, hope you're feeling better tonight, Ros. Wonderful. Ros, have you been feeling a bit unwell, hun? I know you said you had a bit of a funny day a week or so ago. But yeah, beautiful. All right. Well, let's quickly jump down and say hello to gorgeous Jenny. Let me just bring her up. And I'll take myself off of silo. And let's hide that one. We don't need to repeat that. How are you, Han?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Happy Thursday.
Yes, happy Thursday. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Better week this week than it was last week. So
Excellent.
I'm feeling a bit better. Nothing in particular has changed. I
Yeah,
just didn't
yeah,
like feeling gloomy, so just try to reassess some things and re divert my energy elsewhere. And
yeah.
so
It's working. Well done. And
I
look at
think
you
so.
with a fringe. How cute do you
I know.
look?
So, okay, this is actually a really funny story. So, I used to always have a fringe,
Yeah,
and I let it grow out. Like it got quite long to about here,
yeah.
and then I was like, okay, you need to cut it. So I cut it, but I cut it too short, and it was like this. Um, and it was really bad. Like it was
Oh
really,
no.
really bad. That's why the past few weeks you've seen me, I've had it pinned back because it was just
Yeah.
terrible. And I hate getting my hair cut because hairdressers, it's me, it's not hairdressers. I just am never happy with the job that they do. So
Yeah.
I just end up doing it myself because then I just get angry at myself, and I'm not a qualified hairdresser, so that's okay.
Oh,
But because I did such a bad job, I was like, no, you can live with this stupid haircut for a few weeks and then you can fix it.
yeah.
So
Oh. You like to punish yourself, don't you?
obviously.
Yeah, I reckon. So
Uh,
I did that once, and I'm talking back, this is before kids, and like my oldest is 21, nearly 22 sort of thing. Started cutting it and going, yeah, no, it's on an angle, and I got shorter and shorter until I had this tiny little piece out here, and it just went straight out. Thank God my fringe grows really quickly, but still, yeah, it was embarrassing.
yeah, look, I'd like this to just grow just a little bit more.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's fine for now as it is.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. So you're getting out and getting some of this beautiful sunshine that we've had the
Uh,
last couple of days?
Yeah, I did get a little bit of sunshine, and I think that did help because I
Yeah,
sometimes feel that when I'm feeling a bit flat, I need to get out and get some sun. But because I've been having my renos, sometimes I have
yeah.
tradies here, which mean that I can't really go outside and take off all my clothes and get a bit of sun. Uh,
Images.
I mean, I might find that my reno's a little bit cheaper than what I
Yeah, well,
thought.
you never know. You might get some extra attention that you don't want. Extra tradies turning up. The word's gone
Um,
around.
but yeah, so I haven't been able to do that. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it's been nice, and very grateful that we're not in lockdown and that we
Yeah,
can get out and about and see people, and yeah, so
that's it.
life is
It
good.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, honey?
Well, nothing's really changed, so I don't feel like I really need to ask anything. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
dying to ask about my job, as I always like, or whatever else, but I don't think I actually want to know because
Yeah, you don't want a job just yet. The idea of a job is nice, but I get the feeling you just don't want a job just
I
yet on that
I
deeper level.
I need something to do.
Yeah, something to focus on.
Yeah, I'm very bored, and I need to get the grey matter moving a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so we'll see. Like I've put applications out for a few things,
yeah,
and we'll see if that works. Okay, actually, if you have any messages, or if you're getting anything about what direction I should be heading in, because I everyone's like, find something that you like doing. Like, what do you like doing? And
mm.
I say, well, I don't like doing anything because I'm a little bit dead inside.
You make me laugh.
I just, I haven't found that passion.
Yeah,
So if there are any pointers towards that, because there's lots of jobs that I could do, but I
yeah.
don't think that I would
Want
love
to.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. My feeling is you need to surround yourself with people. So to me, in a role that is sort of helping others and
Mm.
that works in a team type of thing. So to me, I keep hearing community based. So I don't know if it's about getting involved in like community groups or something like that. I don't want to say go and do volunteer work, might be a good thing to fill in a bit of time, but
Yep.
I just feel like I'm based around community. I do feel like it's got the very much the government connection still to it, sort
Mhm.
of thing with that
Mhm.
side of it. Maybe look at something that does government, like gets involved with government funding or something like that you could be doing the paperwork. But I also want to put the study books in front of you as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if a course presents itself or the need to go down a short course sort of
Yeah.
thing in that way. But I don't feel that it's too far away. So to me, I get the feeling that it is coming up very shortly in
Mhm.
that way. So, and my feeling is it's probably going to come through somebody else
Mhm.
sort of thing. So whether somebody hears of a job coming up or knows of a job, that will then let you know and then do the application from there
Yeah.
in that side of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're doing house renovations at the moment, but the house card came out and it's very much about finding your own space. And there you will feel more content and safe, sort of thing. So, could that also be inside of your own head? Your
Um,
own
I look, I feel actually really unsettled
Yep.
because with the renovations, like you've constantly got people
Yeah.
in and out of your house, like everything's a mess. Like there's not
Yeah.
there's not even any point trying to clean my
The
floors because there's
dust.
so much dust around everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's actually pointless.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I do feel really unsettled. So there is something in that card that really speaks to me that I'm just like, yep, I just need it to be done so
Done.
then I can do what I want to
Yeah.
do without having to worry. And look, the tradies are lovely. It's not like
Yeah.
there's any problems there, but
Like you
um,
said, it's your space sort of
yeah.
thing. And how long has it been now that it's like
Oh,
from
like
obviously COVID held a lot of stuff up?
I think it's
Over
been
12
about
months?
6 weeks all up, like
Yeah.
just for the bathroom. But I had my
Yeah.
kitchen before that, and then I had a few months break. But then my hot water service broke down end of last year, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I haven't
It's
had
been
hot
constant.
water in my house for a long time, and I was going to the gym to shower, and now it's just a habit. I jokingly said to my tradie, I said because he was like, "Oh, you'll love it when the shower's done," and I was like. I've gotten so much in the habit of going to the gym to shower now that I don't think like you'll probably message me a few months down the track and I still won't have a shower yet because
It's
I'm
brand
gonna
new.
come drag you into the shower and put you into the shower.
Need a shower party.
Yeah. Oh, look, if
Oh,
I had a
that's funny.
spa or something, then yes, but I'm not doing that. But yeah,
That's it.
shower
So,
party might
but
just be
you
a bit
think
weird.
about it though, like you said, things are very unsettled. You've had the renovations going on for like a fairly long time now. Fair enough, you've had some breaks in there,
Yeah,
sort of thing, but it was delayed with COVID and different stuff.
yeah,
You had all the work stuff going on,
yep,
so it's kind of like you've had a lot going on at once, and now all of a sudden, it's like, hey, everything's taken a step back.
yeah,
You've got all this time to sort of get in your own head to think in that
yeah,
sense. So it doesn't sort of surprise me that you are finding yourself being a little bit unsettled
yeah,
between all that stuff as well with that. And
yeah.
I just keep hearing it's time to nurture you at the moment, sort of thing. So this time's for you. Then you can throw yourself into helping others
But
very shortly.
yeah, I feel like I'm quite self-aware, and I am quite. I know I've been through a lot, and that I need to be
Yeah.
kind to myself about things that happen and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and explained to her some things, and she's like, "Wow, you are." Really tough on yourself. She's like,
Yeah.
I thought I was bad, but you are. She's like, you need to lay off yourself and just
Yeah.
like, be a bit nicer.
Yeah.
And she's like, you pile a lot on. And I was like, well, do I? And she's like, yes, you do.
I
Um,
second that. I second that. Totally can see that.
I'm like, I just have, but I have high expectations of other people as well.
Yeah,
I don't feel like it's just me. Like I feel
yeah.
like I have high expectations of my friends and guys that I meet, which is probably why I'm still single. Just because I'm like generally, I know I've been through a bit of stuff, but generally speaking, my life is pretty good. So I'm not going to put up with crap people, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I meet guys and I'm like, oh no, you're just a bit crap. So
Yeah.
no, thanks. Or
So
even
if there's
yeah,
any cute, single, loving, caring guys out there that like to live up to high expectations,
and not crap,
considering, yeah,
and
and not
not
crap,
crap.
and self-driven. Got to be self-driven.
Oh gosh.
We'll just
Yeah,
put an ad out there for you, Jam. We'll
thanks,
find you
thanks.
somebody. You'll
Yeah,
curse me if
thanks.
they all come knocking at your door.
Look, I'll order pizza, a lot delivered, and we'll
Yep.
see who turns
So you got
up.
to like pizza, guys. And maybe gym. Company at the gym would be good.
Oh gosh.
I love it. If
Yeah,
we can't laugh, what do we do?
there's plenty of guys at the gym, but it's like, is that, you know, I like pizza.
Are they too busy focusing on their muscles and not the women around them, though?
Yes. But
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
you know, like good on them for having the focus. Because I know it
Exactly.
takes a lot of hard work to look like that. So I'm
That's it.
like,
See, it's taken me a lot to get to this.
you're like, this didn't happen overnight.
No,
Like,
definitely not.
oh,
It's
but
taken 40 odd years. 40 odd.
odd. Oh, but yeah, and especially because, you know, the guy that I was kind of seeing is stuck in Sydney, and
Yeah,
it's just like, well, this is working
that's
out
it.
very great.
And I can't see, unfortunately, I can't see Sydney coming out of shutdown anytime soon.
No,
Sort of
no.
thing. So,
As,
unfortunately.
as a joke a few months ago, well, I think by week 2 of their lockdown, I sent him a message and I was like, well, I guess I'll see you in October. And he was like, what do you mean? Like, no, we'll be out before then. And I was like, okay. And now I feel like messaging him and saying like, I feel like October was maybe a little optimistic.
It should be November, December. Oh, God.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't think it's going to be until January.
Yeah.
And there are a few, I don't know, that I need to have a chat to him in person. So there's a lot in limbo there because I'm like, this is not a conversation that needs to be that I can have over the phone.
Yeah.
So who knows? But screw them. Focusing on me.
Yeah. Lee's saying Sydney is in lockdown until November. Oh, goodness. They're putting times on it like that.
I don't know. I did read they expect to get like a 70 or 80% vaccination rate by November. I think that might be it. And then they're going to be lifting some of the restrictions or something.
So that's what they're basing it on. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So people get vaccinated.
I know.
I'm mixed about it. I am really mixed about it. Like I've got tickets booked to Melbourne in the, what is it, the 3rd week of October, I think it is.
Yeah.
And then I want to go hoping to go to Brisbane in November, and I know I'm going to have to get vaccinated, but I don't know.
Don't hesitate.
Yeah, you need to do it. I keep saying to my husband, when's your next day off? We need to book ahead, even if we've got to travel somewhere to Adelaide, because there's about a 3-month wait up here in the hills to get it.
Is that right?
So it's crazy. The day it opened, it just blew right out, sort of thing. So I'm happy to drive to town and do it.
Yeah, my GP's clinic, which is based in town on King William Street, they offer it, but I don't think you meet the age requirements. But
I feel old.
No, you have to be over 60.
Not quite.
Over 60. But they, because I'm a regular client there, I just called up and I said, look, I have a doctor's appointment anyway on the 23rd, and I know you're giving vaccinations to over 60. If the doctor says it's okay, can I get mine done, like, as long as I get the okay? And they said yes. So I don't know, maybe if you call them.
My clinic's only doing AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Yeah. So we sort of can have the I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, my husband's always saying, you're saying it wrong. So it's like I've got him in my ear when I go to say it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but it makes me wonder what this other one's going to be like that's coming out.
The Moderna one.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you are over 40, you actually go to the end of the queue to get Pfizer and Moderna.
Oh, okay.
So you go to the end of the queue, behind all the 18 to 40-year-olds,
Yeah.
because basically the recommendation is that if you're under 40, then don't get AZ, get Pfizer or Moderna. And now that they're opening that up to everybody here, because you have another option, you go to the end of the queue. And even with the other option, they're only opening up 129,000 appointment slots on Monday.
Yeah.
So
It'll go really
it's
quick.
yeah, like if I honestly, I already made my appointment to go and get AZ, and then they made the announcement, because I'm like, like driving a car, you're more likely to die from driving a car than what you are from getting this vaccination. I'm like, I'm not going to die. Like, it's going to be,
That's it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I know this is a controversial.
It is. It really is, and it's a mixed bag. But
yeah,
I've always thought they needed to do more testing. Everything's so rushed; it's all just guesswork, sort
yeah.
of thing, and they're learning as they go. But that's how things come around, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, I thought that initially as well, but then I did some research into it, and the vaccine that they are using as the basis has actually been around for ages, and they were fiddling around with it to see if it would attack SARS, like as a vaccination for SARS.
Yeah.
And then when COVID came around, they're like, oh, I wonder how this is going to respond. And it responded really well, which is why they rebranded it and then sent it out as a COVID vaccination. So it's not like they just woke up one day, started putting some things together. I was like, oh, here. Like, it's actually got years and years of research. And the ones in Australia have actually all already gone through the 3-phase testing. There are some other ones, like in China and in America, that have only gone through the 2-phase testing, but they're not approved here. The 3 that have been approved here have gone through the 3-phase testing, and it's so which is the same as, like, the chickenpox vaccination or whooping cough and stuff like that. Like, it's gone through the same stuff. So yeah,
that's it. See, I got this feeling COVID's been around for a while. Longer than we've heard of, sort of thing. So,
Well, I did see on the news today or yesterday that apparently there are some, like, Chinese scientists or something that are getting in trouble because they let out COVID or something, and that's coming from China. And I was like, oh, China, I thought you said that it didn't come from a lab, or like I thought you said that, like, there was no cover up, and then suddenly you're getting these guys in trouble. Like, what's going on there? So
that's it. You're just never gonna know, are we?
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that goes on that I have no idea about.
Oh, for sure. So I sort of switch off to some of it. I think, right, I've got to do what I got to do, and focus on that.
I'm a bit of a news junkie, and I'm a bit of a science nerd. So I look at things and I'm like, really? And I get on and, like, look at the academic papers, and I'm just like, okay, it's not quite right, but
my husband's a bit like that. Put the news on. He flicks between news channels all the time. And I'll take a break or something and just want to get away from the computer, walk in the lounge room, sit down. Oh, the news. I'm going back to the computer.
I love the news. I don't know why. I just love it.
Yeah, I kind of find a lot of it is a lot of negativity, sort of thing. So I guess I've sort of learned to switch that off, because being quite empathic, you take that stuff on, sort of thing. So I guess that's just my way of not getting involved in it in that sense, and then just hope that my husband fills me in with what I need to know.
I think your husband and I could just watch the news together, like, just all day. It's just like, just the news over and over again. I did get a bit of, like, COVID block at the very beginning, where it was all like really, really bad and, like, catastrophizing and things like that. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. But now I'm like,
well, if you like the news and maybe a little bit of Seinfeld here, and a bit of Schitt's Creek or whatever he's watching.
Oh, I love Schitt's Creek. I love Schitt's Creek.
He's got it on series at the moment because he's doing shift work and it's late at the moment. It's like Schitt's Creek, Seinfeld, news, Schitt's Creek.
And look, Seinfeld, I think they play it maybe during the day on some days. I don't know. I catch it occasionally on, like, one of the alternative channels. And I'm like, this show is still great. Like, I still think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I think I've watched it a million times over.
Yeah.
So. We
Much,
used to have a
much better
Kramer
than
sitting
Sleep.
on our wall it was like wherever you moved, his eyes went with you. So that freaked me out a bit. So,
Yeah.
Spirit doesn't, but Kramer does. Beautiful, well, it's good to see you. I better keep moving on. We can talk
Yes.
all day, as we know.
Sorry.
So
Sorry
that's
taking up
all
everyone's
good.
time.
Not a problem, but it was good to see you.
Oh, you too. All right.
All
Have a
right,
good
well, you
week.
take care. I will, and you
Right.
too. I'm actually down your way tomorrow. We're
Really?
going to see some crystal places and bookshops and that for the wholesale of our cards. So
Ah.
we're starting at Castle Plaza in the morning, and then we're going port, then we're going south. So
Oh, wow.
we'll be
All
around.
over.
That's it. I
All
think the final
over.
stop will be Marion on the map.
Well, drive
Beautiful.
safely.
I will, and you take care and enjoy your showers at the gym.
Thank you.
And if any
Wait.
guys contact me, I'll send them your way.
I'm an Aries. I like walks on the beach.
Start a dating service. Matchmaking.
Oh,
How did you
dear.
meet? Through a psychic. Well, one of my readings, I laugh because
Online through a psychic.
that's it, exactly. I kind of laugh because I've got a couple of clients that are actually male farmers, sort of thing. So they actually ring for farming advice, sort of thing. And I
Yeah.
have one today, and I'm like, I know nothing about farming, but blah 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 blah. I'm like, I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Look, if
I
it
love it.
works, Leanne, your testimonial will be great.
Well, that's it. I put him in the direction of where to find a bore, and he says he has never had such good water pressure and water quality as what he found where he
Wow.
bored. So,
Wow.
like, there you go. Just need to
Excellent.
tap into my own water.
At least you've got some.
Well, mine would
I'm
probably
like,
be salty on my luck.
I'm like, at least you've got some water. I didn't have water for like a couple of days.
Oh, God. No, I need
Oh,
my
dear.
water.
Oh, dear.
All right,
All
honey.
right.
You have a
Okay.
lovely night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
See ya,
See
hun.
ya.
Bye. I love it. Now I've put Jen on by herself. Beautiful. All right. You can always get a good laugh here. If it's not Jen and I, it's Roz and I. So I love it. All right. We've got a few people here. Sandra, hey, gorgeous. She says, hi, Leanne. Just got home from hospital. Mum is in there again. Not good. Is there anything for me, please, from Spirit? Thank you. All right. Well, I've got Philip watching over her in that way. For some reason, I feel like I'm looking at her blood levels, honey. So whether her white blood cells are a little bit out at the moment, I do very much get look at that side of it as well. I feel like I've got infection with mum. So I also get that it's really important to nurture yourself in this time as well. So please, honey, don't be afraid to ask people for help either. Okay. All right. So wishing you all the very best there, and lots of love, Sandra, to you and your mum. Okay, let me see. Where was I at? Let me see how far I can go back. Tiffany, I think you were the first one. Hi. Hello, Leanne. How are you? I am good, thank you. I've shared the love. Thank you. Appreciate it, honey. May I have a card? You may. And two cards jumped out at you, honey. So the very first one is the Inkwell and Quill, and it's very much about looking at what you're agreeing to. It's not necessarily always to do with the signing of, but even on that energetic level, look into and be careful of what you are signing, what you are putting that energy in. The second card that fell out for you was the Rooster card, very much about being aware of the ego at play. So take charge, lean into that power, stand your ground, puff your chest out if you need to get what you want in that way. All right, so there we go, honey. All right, Shannon. Good evening, Leanne. I would love a card reading, please. Certainly, honey. I hope you're still here watching. Guys, don't forget to spread the love. Invite your friends and family to join in. And if you are watching from any of the other pages that I am cross-posting to, please do jump over to mytimetv.live so I can see your questions or your comments here in the background. And welcome to those watching from YouTube. So Shannon, the 2 cards for you once again has jumped out. It's going to be a 2-night by the look of it. Spiritual awakening, your higher vibrations rise within. Your spiritual path is calling you. And I get the reference to the signs are being put in front of you. Spirit is trying to get your attention at the moment. You just need to listen. All right. Confirmation. Ask those questions that your heart desires and open your heart up and receive the messages from above, honey, because they are putting the signs there. It's about trusting the information that you are getting as well. All right. So thank you, honey, for joining in. All right. Let me scroll down. Let's do hearts and loves for Joe that has subscribed on YouTube. It certainly is a 2-day today because once again, 2 cards have just jumped out. All right. So the first card, this card's reminding you about your inner strength, the tower of strength that you are. You are on the right pathway. Push through this stubborn energy at the moment. Use your wisdom and determination to help you reach those desired outcomes that you've been working on, honey. Most of the hard work is behind you. The other card that has come out is the dagger. Courage and protect yourself. Surround yourself with that protection. Break free from the negative cycles that you have been sitting in that surround you, okay? Release the unwanted attachments, all right? So you don't have to hold on to that energy. Let it go and make room for what is soon to come, all right? Because I get there is a big shift of energy coming around you, and it has a very positive feel to it as well. Does Jackson want me to connect me on Instagram to express his feelings towards me? I'm not feeling it, honey. All right. I get there's other ways he needs to express his feelings, and I don't feel that through a social media platform is that way. All right. Ross is saying, good trip. Remark, yes. Yes. Just going past Redcliffe, Queensland. I would so love to get over there, honey. Roz is also offering tea leaf readings at the next one for Renmark as well. So come and have a cup of tea with Roz and she will read your tea leaves as well. I actually find tea leaf reading quite amazing. It's incredible. A lot of these things like the cards, the tea leaves, the ruins, all that sort of things, they are a tool, but they are very fascinating in the way they work, and everything works with energy. So it does fascinate me in that way. Kim would love a card reading. Where to from here for her? Kim, I get a bit of anxiety around you, honey. Okay, take a deep breath, look at the bigger picture, and give yourself the time is the reference I get. But it is also, the Camelo is coming out, and it's about being seen. Enjoy life. Stop hiding in the shadows. You don't have to camouflage yourself and stand back. It's more about stepping forward. Honey, are you craving chocolate? With your energy, I just feel like I need some chocolate. So I don't know if you're having cravings lately or just wanting that sugary sort of food. I'm very much drawn to that side of it. Ros, I think I need some of that Rocky Road. Ros and I had some amazing rocky road that Ros's partner Tony made us for our trip. So thank you, Tony. If you are listening, it was amazing. And Mum, it had white chocolate on it as well as milk chocolate. So gorgeous Ashley is here. Okay, so Redcliffe is, honey, is closer to Brisbane. It'd only take a 40-minute drive. Okay, keep your ears out, hun. Was a flash of light there. I think it's November, whatever the weekend is before the 20th of November. November. So the Brisbane, pretty sure it's a boho market for that one. Okay, come and stay at Port Broughton. We weren't too far from there before, if I remember correctly. You're not far from Port Pirie, so I would love to go there. Ross's partner actually has property at Ormond Bay, so I think he's over that way at the moment, isn't he, Ross? Um, Ashley says, been okay, losing a lot of people in our town due to the new pandemic of fentanyl. Oh, I haven't heard of that one before, hun. Fentanyl. I'll have to look that one up. I'm so sorry to hear that. So I hope you and your family are staying safe and protected, honey. All right, sending a lots of love out there. I want to pull you a card, hun. I do, Hannah Camello. I do get the reference, and you did hear me shuffle that as well. So I just got this whole breeze of energy that just walked past me at the moment. So and that's the second time tonight that has actually happened. So honey, I don't know if you feel spirit's energy around you like that. You feel that breeze that passes past you, but I get the reference to they are letting you know they are very much there with you. Okay. Try to enjoy life as much as you possibly can, honey. Put yourself out there is the reference I get. Do it in a safe manner, though, obviously, with the pandemic and stuff going on around you guys as well. Rosa's just saying she loves it at Fisherman's Bay. Yeah. Ross says, thanks, Kim. Only just started to stand up and move around. What'd you do, Roz? Okay, I haven't spoken to you since Sunday afternoon when you left, so I'm presuming you have hurt yourself again. Hopefully, it's not your back. All right. Lee says, would love a card, please. Today hasn't been the best being in lockdown and finding out my uncle passed away this morning. I'm broken right now. Lee, I'm sending you lots of love and healing, honey, and I'm so lost. I was only just saying to somebody in the last day how hard it is for people with passings with what is going on with the COVID stuff as well. It's not nice. My feeling, honey, is that your uncle found peace very quickly. And I need to say there is no pain. So whether he was in a lot of pain before his passing, but I just get the reference to very much at peace there, honey, as well. All right, so the card I have pulled for you is the Mirror. Any energy surrounding you is not yours to absorb. Reflect this energy, okay? So, like you said, you're going through grief at the moment and I want to say you're dealing with a lot of mixed emotions, which is quite normal with what you're going through. I do feel that it is about making sure you're not carrying other people's energy at the same time. So just remember to be gentle with yourself and to nurture you at this time, because I also feel that you're trying to look after others and carry their energy as well. All right, so sending lots of love. So lockdown is until November. Are we? I hadn't heard Kim saying that you hadn't heard that. All right, Mary. Hey, Mary, how are you going? All right, you can certainly have a card, honey. Okay, so the card that has come out is the footsteps. So look at your actions, honey. Actions have consequences. Be conscious of the imprint that you are leaving behind. So it is very much about doing things that you want to be remembered by. Remember, I get mixed emotions around you, honey, at the moment. So whether you're sort of feeling a little bit emotional or taking on other people's emotions, I just make sure you've got that clear picture. Oh, excuse me. Are you feeling tired at the moment? I do feel that was partially mine. It doesn't help when you're out doing paranormal investigations until midnight. But I do get the reference to look at the emotions, the tiredness, the fatigue that comes around that, and look at the imprints that you are leaving behind in that way. Okay. It's not necessarily a negative card. that can also be positive, but it's being present in that moment too. All right. Okay. Lee says, I'm not getting the COVID shot. Do you know what? I think we've all got, at this stage, we all have our own personal choices and we do what's right for us. So, um, all right, so all good there, Lee. Ashley says, thinking of you staying strong. Listen to the music, connect, and sing out loud if you have to. Have your own little ceremony online with family group chat, and I lost the rest of that rumination through laugh, cry, remember until you all can come together and hold each other. I'm so sorry. That is a beautiful message, Ashley, that you have shared there. Thank you. And I know you understand what grief is like. My mum, what is my mum saying? There's going to be more than that now because of Monday's 16-year-olds, and we'll be able to get it. I have a 17-year-old that doesn't want to go near another needle in a hurry. Lee is saying, yeah, the thing. Where did my mind just go then? Yes, the way things are going, they said lockdown until November, but things can change. Just have to wait and see. That's it. Things can change. And fingers crossed, things change for the better very shortly. Lee's just saying, thank you, sweetheart. At the moment, I've been sitting back in the room just to pull myself together. So, honey, that, you do what is right for you. And if you need that time, there's nothing wrong with taking that time as well. And it's also very much about acknowledging the relationship, the connection that you have with that beautiful person, that soul as well. Okay. I want to send you a big hug, honey. So I'm sending you a very big energetic hug. All right. Okay. Hey, Aramay. Sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong. How are you, honey? All right. Ashley is just saying I lost my sister to, I didn't want to say go into that because that wasn't mine to share, honey. But Ashley is just letting you know that she lost her sister to murder 3 years ago on the 3rd. Always a hole that never heals in your heart. Just learn to live with it there. Kind of makes you strong and see life totally different. Looking around, I appreciate everything. I move the thing. I see. Look out the window at the sky, even if it's cloudy. The sun is always shining. There is a beautiful place out there. There is, honey. And you know what? Our loved ones find peace very quickly. And I think sometimes that's what they need us to do, is find that peace in knowing that they are at peace as well. Ashley, how's your nephew doing, honey, as well? Maybe drop me an inbox and let me know how he is traveling. Hey, Rashina, how you going? So I hope you're doing well as well, because I know you and the family were both all sick. Was that a couple of weeks ago, I reckon? Hey, Kat, any messages for me tonight? Thanks. I am going to pull that, honey. Guys, just before I forget, because I'm hopeless at marketing myself, if you're interested in getting a deck of cards, certainly do jump into innersoulguidance.com.au, or you can do it through my website, leannewinston.com, and find the Inner Soul link at the top of the toolbar there as well. All right, I have a cat meowing at the door wanting to come in. So, Cat, the stork has come out for you. Trust in your own intuition, honey, because I do feel that the signs are being put there. So it is time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. Unexpected news is coming. It has a very good positive feel to it as well, Kat. So all the best to you, honey, as well. Rashina says, can you give me some guidance with my health, please? When will things improve? I do feel things are going to slowly pick up, honey, and I feel like I'm focusing on your lungs. I know you said you had COVID, and obviously that does affect your lungs, but I just sort of feel like it is a slow process, but you are heading in the right direction. All right, so remember to nurture yourself as well. Gorgeous Sandra is saying, thank you, lovely. Another stroke, and yes, you're on tract infection at the moment. Sending mum lots of healing and hugs, honey. Which hospital is she in, hun? My mum's auntie is in the Royal Adelaide at the moment. So sending both of them lots of love and healing as well. Okay. Shannon, you are very welcome, honey. And Ashley is saying, letting me know she has spread the love. Thanks, gorgeous. I really do appreciate it. Sandra, my mum is sending you lots of love as well. Thanks, Mum. Here, hey Rosie, how you going, honey? Good to see you. And we also have Diane here saying, "Hi, Leanne. Can I have a card, please, on a general romance, please?" Now, the card I have pulled for you is confirmation. So, honey, the signs are being put in front of you. Ask the desired questions. Open your heart up and receive the signs from above. Now, my feeling is there's three key words in there. Open your heart. All right. So I do feel that you are a little bit closed off at the moment. So open your heart and let that energy take its place, flow where it needs to flow. All right. So wishing you all the best. Hey, Kellyanne, how you going, honey? Hey, lovely. My puppy's going into palliative care, but we feel he isn't ready to go. Will he be okay for a bit longer? I'm so sorry, honey, for the fact that your pop's going through that, and you and your family. He isn't ready. He's stubborn, but at the same time, I do feel that his body is letting him down. So I get the reference to the willpower on its own with him isn't going to be enough to help him through. I don't feel like it's going to be the next day or two, but I do get the feeling that it is a slow deterioration there as well. All right, so sending you lots of love and strength and healing to yourself and your family and your gorgeous pop as well. Okay. Rosie would love a card, please. Certainly, honey. Whoop, that one's jumping out at you, hun. Okay, so the sunflower, enrich your life with joy, happiness, and longevity. So look where you can bring some more fun into your life. Bring some more, I want to say, excitement, honey, life, and have fun while you are doing it. Rose is just letting me know her partner is at the bay. Beautiful. All right. So Ashley is just saying yes and thank you. You are very welcome, honey. Pardon me. Roz is saying nope, not the back gut. Oh, you were having trouble with that the other day. So has it got worse, honey? Make sure you look after yourself. I had to spend the day laying down. Okay. Did you have a lay down for me too? Sorry, hon. I know you're not feeling well, but I thought I'd get that one in because I know you would have laughed at that. Okay, so Diane is saying she hopes you feel better soon too, honey. All right. It will pass. It will. Okay. I would like a card, please. Certainly, Deidre. I was going to pull you one before, and I thought, no, you hadn't asked. So I like to wait for people to ask. Okay, so hope, have faith, it will happen. So, what project are you working on at the moment, honey? Lean into that energy because it will happen. All right. So, that is for you, Deidre. Kim says, leave off. Oh gosh, yes, I hope it's lifts easier, than that. So, all right. So I'm just going to scroll past that because I can see you having a couple of conversations in there, and that is totally fine. And I love the way people here support each other. So Kim is saying, thank you, Leanne, for my card, spot on as usual. It is my pleasure, hun, as usual. All right, I love it. Arami says, I pulled you a card, honey. I'm pretty sure. Or did I? Let's do it again. I got told split the deck. Now with this card, it's the dolphin card. I am very much drawn to the number 6 on this card, but it's also about being playful, have fun, find your inner child as well. So look at how that energy is coming up as well. Honey, are you drawn to crystals because when I'm sort of talking to you, I was very much drawn to crystals, but I actually had something I was going to put in place tonight. And I think because I'm out of whack, I have not done that. But I do have some crystals here in front of me. So what I'm going to start doing, and I haven't given a lot of thought on how I'm going to go around this, but what I might actually do is because I've got a lot of different crystals coming in at the moment that I have bought for a resale, is I might show some different crystals each week. And if you're interested, you can let me know and contact me. But this one is a fluorite sphere. All right. Can you see? You have to excuse my ring light that is shining there. You can see the beautiful greens. I don't think the camera is actually picking the beautiful soft greens up. It actually looks a bit darker than what it is. So that is I got something out of my finger now. That is the beautiful fluorite sphere as well that is up for sale. That one is $62. Roz, I've got dice, crystal dice as well. So I couldn't resist going past those when I was shopping with my wholesaler. I've got crystals here that I am still pricing up to put away, but lots of pendulums as well. So in the next few days, I'm going to get some of the beautiful woodwork that my father does, that Dad makes and burns, and we've got some pendulum boards. So I've actually bought the pendulums to do a pendulum board with answers on it and sell the pendulums with it. So if you're interested, keep your eyes out, and I certainly will be doing some selling of crystals online and posting them out as well. All right, Kat says that sounds I think it's got good after that. So, but that was more so a comment that I had made earlier as well. Nice. That sounds nice. I knew it was going to come. My hidden button is on top of the nice word. Lee, I'm pretty sure I did pull a card as well. Okay, what was that? I had to jump off. I had a call. Okay, honey, you might just need to jump back and watch the replay as well. Sandra is just saying thanks to my mum. I'm sure she said you're welcome, honey. Rashina is saying thank you. So is Kellyanne. Thank you. Yes, his lungs are failing now due to his past damage. Sending him lots of love, honey. All right. Rosie is also saying thank you. You are welcome, honey. And Lainey Shoots is watching on from YouTube. Hey, honey, how you going? She says, I would love a card, please. Certainly. Now, the card that has come out is the protection card for you, honey. May your guided lights surround you, watch over you, and help protect you on your journey. So just be careful you're not taking other people's energies on as well. Deidre says, I have a couple of things in the works, including the recommendation a while ago. Look forward to our chat with you. Thank you for the card, Leanne. I shall hope. You are very welcome, honey, and I look forward to catching up with excuse me, with you for a coffee shortly. I was actually thinking of you last night because when we did our paranormal stuff, we had a special guest that we invited along to join us, and I know he comes out near you occasionally. I think to the museum at Malala, is it, hun, that he does voluntary work at? All right. Kelly Ann, I just pulled you a card, hun. Ross says, yay, I love those. Oh, what, the dice? Yeah. Oh, the crystal dice. That is, yes. Oh, I thought you were telling me you love me, honey. Oh, people will get ideas, Ross. Hey, Sabrina. How you going, hun? Sabrina just says, I have lost my grandfather and aunt. Any messages from them? When I read the grandfather bit, honey, I got a very cheeky grin. So would I be right in saying your grandfather could be quite cheeky? I do feel that you feel their energy around you. I do get the reference to the cancer reference as well. So to me, it's the feeling that somebody has had cancer that has passed over. So whether that was your aunt that has passed with the cancer, I just get the reference to things happen very quickly in that way. All right. So I do feel there's a lot of love and guidance around you, and there's a lot of pride that comes through for you as well. So that was for Sabrina. Sorry, honey, I'm getting a bit at myself clicking on the buttons. Okay, so Kelly says, would love a new pendulum. Let me see if I can open these without getting them too tangled. So these ones, I'm not going to take the chain, take them out of the bag, but it is just, excuse my nail. I don't know what I've stuck my nail in, but it's stained sort of thing. So the chain with the pink, the rose quartz, we've got rose quartz, we've got black tourmaline, then we have a pointed one, another tourmaline, jasper, I have gone totally blank on what that one is. We have tiger's eye. It's a different one again, but I love these. Let me show you these ones. I'm like a kid in a candy store when stock comes from my wholesalers. It's like Christmas time. Okay, these ones, how huge are they? And they have the chakra chains on them as well. So we've got jade, rose quartz. Now that I've pulled them out, it's gonna force me tomorrow to actually price them and put them in the cupboard with the woodwork, with the pendulum boards. Lapis. Oh, check this out. How cool. So this is clear quartz, but it's got citrine crystals on the top. So I don't know if you can see the little citrine bits in there as well. This one's got lapis chips. That one's got the jade quartz. And then the tourmaline actually has a clear quartz in it. Do you know what? When I ordered them, I didn't even realize that. So how cool is that? Something a bit different. So that is the pendulums that I now have spread over my desk. Oh, good. Sorry, guys. I have got a little bit distracted. Kim says, did you record the event last night? Yes, we did. When we go out, I should say, don't get me started on the paranormal stuff because I can talk about that for ages. So when we go out and we do a paranormal investigation, we have about at least, I should say, 5 different cameras running. So what we did was, and I guess we can say where it was. I haven't been told. I can't say the location. In North Adelaide is the beautiful older Piccadilly cinema. So we went in there because it is closed down at the moment, and the lovely Wallace family is renovating it and restoring it back to a lot of its original form in that sense. So as much as it's going to look old, it's going to have that refreshed, new, modern sort of, if you can say modern in old style, way to it. Mrs. Wallace is incredible with her taste, her way of doing stuff, and the love and care that she puts into everything. So the cinema has been closed down, I think, now for a couple of months, and they are going through some really full-on renovations. I can't wait to see what it comes up with. And there has been reports of ghost sightings in there by not just staff, by other people as well. Last night, the energy was just so beautiful, calm and relaxed. We did see energy move in different cinemas, but it was friendly energy. It wasn't like setting equipment off, going berserk and stuff. It was more that we could see the movement with our eyes and stuff. So it's going to be really interesting to go back and see what the cameras have picked up. Now, keep in mind, when we go to these places, we could be there 3, 4, 5 hours. And if you've got 5 cameras going, that can be like 20 hours of footage that we need to go through. So we will go through it. We will also take that footage back to the family that owns it and just show them what we have picked up on in there as well. And I love it because the owners actually get involved and come with us and do the investigation as well. So she's just as excited as what we are to do that stuff. Now, talking about the paranormal, if you are in Adelaide or coming into the Adelaide Hills, myself and my partner in the paranormal, Simone, we have 1111 Paranormal Researchers Facebook page. Jump over there if you haven't already and follow the page, because you will get to see stuff there. There are times we go out on location where I actually go live while we're there, depending on the venue and the place. Follow the page, but we also have an event. I need to just edit it because it got cancelled due to COVID here a couple of weeks ago, but we have confirmed the date today and rescheduled for the 30th of September. So it is being held over at the Great Eastern Hotel, where we have done a paranormal investigation in there. There is a cellar down the bottom with tunnels going under there, left, right, and centre, and there's lots of energy down there. Simone and I are holding a couple-hour event where we will share some of the footage that we have got. You will get a chance to play with some of our equipment and see what you can pick up on the night and share some of your stories as well. Now, I think it's, off the top of my head, I think it's $65 a ticket. You do get a glass of wine or beer on arrival, and there will be nibblies included in that as well. So check out 1111 Paranormal Group. Maybe give me until the morning to actually update the date and the time for the booking link. And it is going to be an incredible space and time where we hold that as well. All right. So we do have a few thank yous coming through. You are very welcome, honey. So are you. Yes, we recorded it. I did answer that one, didn't I? All right. I'm going to pull Libby a card, and I'm going to make that the last one. Honey, the card that has come out for you is the wings card. Spread your wings and take flight. There are no limitations. So what is holding you back at the moment? Why aren't you achieving what you want to? And I love the fact that it is the 11 card, because that is very much a master number in that way. All right. Oh, I love you too, Roz. I do love you, honey, and I love honey. I love that. No ideas intended. Oh, we crack ourselves up, don't we, Roz? Okay. Hey, my gorgeous cousin Tanya. How are you going, honey? Long time no see. I hope you and Mum and the family are all doing really well. We will have to catch up very shortly. Roz has been kind enough to put my paranormal, mine and Simone's paranormal group, paranormal link there for our Facebook page. Don't forget, if you haven't also liked the Inner Soul Oracle Facebook page, jump over there. Sorry, Roz, I didn't mean for you to go and grab that one too. And like that as well. Rosemary says it's fantastic to meet so much. My ghost box has not stopped at night tonight. Yeah, you do find that energy can be very heightened as well. So it's just got .com on the end of it, Ros. Oh no, Inner Soul. That's wrong. InnerSoulSense.com. What's that one? I'm not sure what that one is Ross put up, but that's okay. Yeah, I love my equipment. So we got to play with a little bit different equipment last night as well. So I love just seeing what's out there, how it works and all that stuff as well. So it is Ross says it's a fantastic experience and a great fun. It really is. So I actually got touched last night. I was standing in, I guess you would call it, like you go up to the top, like up to Cinema One. Top of the stairs, you're walking in, and it's sort of like a platform area where you can go to the seats up higher or you can go down to the seats lower. And I was leaning up against the pole that's there. And it's funny because when we first got there, Simone and the owner was standing there, and the owner, all of a sudden, her breathing changed, and Simone and her are going, could feel the coldness, the change of pressure, and was starting to get a little bit sort of eerie about it as Simone picked up a stick figure on the SLS camera. And was marking that for a bit. Later on, I went and stood up there, and Tara was sitting off. My daughter was sitting behind me, but a couple of seats away, and she definitely was not in reach of me. And somebody came and stood. It was Simone by memory, stood in front of Tara, so still same thing, not within reach of me. And I was leaning against the pole, and all of a sudden it was like somebody had stood up and walked along the seats to get out and brushed up against my back. And it was very physical touch type of thing. It wasn't just the feel of energy or the coldness of the wind. It was that literal rubbing touch, like they had pushed past me. So that's probably the biggest thing that we had happen last night without going back through the footage to see what we picked up on. So I think I put that up there. Ros, thank you very much for that. Adair's here. Hey, honey. I seen you had a nice paddle on the river today. That looked good in the backwaters. Hey, lovely. How's the paranormal research going? Just got here. Sorry if you're already covered it. It is going well, hun. We are looking for some more properties. So if people know of places and would like us to come in and do an investigation, please let us know. We're actually looking at maybe setting up some of our own tours shortly as well. Libby, you are very welcome. I figured that out soon. Yep, beautiful. All right, get a reminder for me to open mine tonight. Oh, you're talking about your ghost box? Ghost app. I'm not sure about that ghost app because it's on the phone. I think it has the ability to be corrupted a little bit, but at the same time, there has been stuff that comes through the ghost app that you can't rule out because it's in, like, it is empowered with the questions you're answering, the conversation that is going on, the things that are happening in the room. But then other times there is very much random words that constantly come out. Things like, let me see if I can find it. And I know I've gone over time, and there's a I don't want to hit it because it's on the bug. There's a mosquito on the mic. Let me just quickly find it on my work phone, and you'll have to excuse the screen on here because I think I've dropped it a couple of times doing investigation stuff. I'm sure I've still got it on here. Yes. So all my messy apps. All right. So it is this app over here, GhostTube. That's what it looks like. I'll click on something the wrong way. You're going to hear some beeping. Let me close that. So basically, you're going to see yourselves and my screen because you don't want to see behind me anyway. So basically, it just scans when we do it. I didn't plan on going here with this. Yeah, agreed. Rosa's just saying she agrees it is a phone app. See, what happens is when they build these apps, they use a lot of the technology in the phone. But who's to say it doesn't get corrupted with the information, the services and different stuff that come up? So it is just listening in at the moment. If it picks up something just down here, the word will come up. You can actually record it. So that's just searching. It does pick up on electrodes and different stuff as well. It's not going to say anything now that we're watching. But I think it costs. I should become affiliate link for this app. I think it cost about $8 Australian by memory. And once you've got it, you've got it. If you want to upgrade it and record on it, it costs you more than that. Okay. So we just got night. All right. So are you trying to tell me I need to end the broadcast? Hidden. See what else comes up. So we can actually ask questions. Ros, you don't think it was $8 or $9? Could have been $7.99. So it just said, what is that? So it does string comments together. You can ask questions. Do we have anybody here with us? What is your name? See if we get a name. It's not going to answer us. The thing with doing the paranormal stuff, you can go into a place and sit there for hours on end and not get anything. Other nights you could go into a place, the same place, and get lots of activity. All right. Okay. That is the app. Okay. That is a phone app. It's having a hissy fit. No.
What is that?
What is that? See, now that's come up twice. And sort of thing. What is what? So you can ask questions. You can feed, play into it, see what you get back. That I'm a bit iffy with these apps on the phone. I like living room. So this room where we are could have been a family room, but it's my office. So Kim says, my sister's hardly goes off. It could be in the same room as the same question. It is funny. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I've been we were in the Royal Adelaide Hospital. I introduced Simone to it because she was in hospital. Myself, Simone and Tara both had all three of us had our phones on her bed, and one was going nuts. The other one was getting a little bit and the other one wasn't. Now, Tara has a iPhone. Simone and I both have Samsung sort of thing. So it depends on the phone. And I think if you've got an older phone, they react differently as well. The technology isn't as good in that sense. But I would love to get an Oculus, which is a device that does something similar, but it does not run on technology or have internet or anything on it. But with COVID, they've gone from about $300 to like $1,000 if you can get your hands on one in that way. So that is the Ghost Tube. The Ghost Tube is actually designed by an Australian couple. She's an investigator. He's a techie. And that's what they have come up here with. Yeah, Oculus, Ros. That is a device that does the speaking. Like I said, they're about $1,000 if you can get your hands on one of them. All right, guys. Well, let's leave it there. I could do non-stop all night about the paranormal stuff, and maybe we might we'll do that. Get Simone on one night and we can talk about the paranormal stuff. People can ask us questions and that. As I said, we love to talk. When it does get warmer, we will start to head out and do some properties that are open to the public in nighttime that are a bit spooky. And we have had some, one in particular has had a lot of action there as well. I know better now. I know better. I better plug my mobile phone in. What are you going to plug your phone into? The power? I'm not too sure. And Deidre says, I love chatting about experiences we have had with spirit, it is fun, honey. Like I said, you can certainly go on, and I'm seeing 11 on the back of my screen here. So I love the way that spirit puts the numbers in. And Deidre, your comment and Roz's comment and Kin's comment all are 2222. 2222 on the back of my screen. So wonderful. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Take some time, nurture yourself, take note of the energy that's going on around it, and just be present in the moment. Let it move through. I'm going to go and find myself some chocolate before I go to bed. Take care, and I will catch you very soon. Bye for now.